Okay, so I guess this is the opening clip of Puregressive 3. Just here with a little update on our Castle Wars. Beatboxer and I have gotten a total of 100 and I think it's 45 points. 145 Castle War tickets, all boosting. As you guys saw, I did have the Halo and the range top in the last episode, but now we can buy the bottoms as well for a complete set, and I have, well, one extra ticket in the bank. So, huge shout out to Beatboxer for doing this with me. He's clearly a land whale. So this should be the first real clip of this episode, I believe, as far as like levels are concerned. We are, well, this Black Demon away from 55 Slayer, which means we can now use Broad Bolts and actually the item that I really wanted to. Wait, did I not get it? On 3 XP. Oh my god. Okay, so we actually got it this time, 55 Slayer. I'm gonna finish up this task, obviously, but the item that I'm really excited about getting is actually the Slayer's Staff, and the reason because of that is that it's plus 12 mage attack bonus, which is only 3 less than a uncharged trident or an ancient staff, which a lot of PKers use as well. But this thing is like 10k, so it's like welfare AF, and it looks kind of cool. And when you put the Slayer's enchantment on it, looks pretty sick too, and they're like 2k, so I'll probably just do that just to make all the staffs look cooler, even though it doesn't add any bonus. But I think I'm going to start training some construction pretty soon, get our way up to 75 or 76, something along those lines. I gotta do my research. But we're going to go for where the achievement gallery room and the, whatchamacallit, I don't know what it's called, the restoration pool with stamina potion, that one. Alright, so this should be 55 construction, the first 5 levels as I show every 5, but also 1250 total, which means we can access those worlds. It's nothing really all that impressive, but we are working towards 1500 and eventually 1750. 60 construction. I'm getting quite bored of this, so I'm going to go do something else. You know, like 30 seconds ago, I was completely prepared for this level, but there's 45 farming, which means we can now grow maple trees, and we're going to start doing that now to get them XP gains as we are going for 65 farming so we can scale some raids on the main. And hopefully, like, maybe even luck out and get a drop, because that would be crazy to get a drop on an alt. Like, be kind of cool, especially on a 1 defense, because I don't know why. It just sounds cool. I didn't even realize, but I've had this level, like, saved for, like, probably about 2 weeks now, but there is 50 crafting. Not really all that important, just working our way towards 75 for these Slayer rings. So here's 65 construction, which means we can add the first rejuvenation pool. But I may try to just sit this out and get 70 in this sitting, but I may not, and maybe go get the Shazian favor so I can get to raids. Okay, so here is 70 construction. I didn't go straight through from 65. I went PKing and got focused at Wests. I'll show you that. Yep. And I'm going to do something else. 5 more levels to go on construction. But I'm sick of this for right now. Do something else. This should be the end of the Client of Koran quest. I decided to do this just to speed up getting the Shazian favor. I know it's silly, but I'm going to get it next, so like it's going to disappear, so why not get the 20%? And the 2 antique lamps, if I can use these on Hunter, I will. 500 Hunter XP? I'll take 1k Hunter XP. Maybe this will help me skip some very low level Hunter. But level 9 Hunter, almost level 10. Rest in peace to Pure. Everything is above level 1 now, other than defense. And hopefully that will always stay that way. But I'm going to go grab the Shazian favor now. So 100% Shazian favor is now done. I'm going to go lock this in. Got super lucky and got 4 Xerix Talismans somehow. But I'll take it. Not going to complain. 50 farming coming in on the pier. Yeah, only 15 more to go. I don't think we got anything out of that. So I'll see you at 55, probably. Sapphire Curry Tree coming in for the 55 farming. That was super cringy. You can't see it, but it's right under there. We got our Iron Defender on the 1 defense. I was getting bored of construction and thought I'd do some completionist stuff. It's kind of unfortunate that this item sucks for 1 defense. I'll show you in a second. I don't have any inventory space. It didn't take me like any time at all, maybe like half an hour to get this, so not all that bad. Oh, bank bin. So if you look at the stats of the Unholy Book, it's actually higher in all stats than the Iron Defender, but I just wanted one for a completionist kind of thing, so got that off the list. So here is 60 crafting, making our way towards 75 for the Slayer rings, as I said before. There it is. 15 more levels to go. Just been blowing glass right now, but I'll switch to battle staves pretty soon. Okay, so we're gonna start the wilderness bosses here at what's his name? Crazy Archaeologist. I think I'm in the wrong spot for this, but probably just gonna fast forward everything. Okay, so it's been a little time coming here. I couldn't do this all in one sitting because I really hate construction, but there is 75 construction, which means we can now finally upgrade our house completely. We're gonna add an achievement gallery right here. I believe we'll move all this stuff around in a little bit, but where's level 75? I think, right? Treasure room achievement gallery is level 80. I think we can +5 for that. I hope we can. We'll find out. I really don't want to gain any more levels. Yeah. Okay, so I just got the +5 boost on the first try. That is really lucky. So we're gonna build this ASAP. Door hotspot. Build. Oh baby, we got it. Let's go finish up what we need to. I can't believe I got that in the first orange stew I got. That is nuts. Gonna go finish up whatever else we have to build, which is that's so lucky. Build the jewelry box. Boom. Basic jewelry box made, and we're gonna go over here, upgrade our pool to the prayer pool, so I don't even need an altar on this side of the house anymore. And we're gonna bling this out a little bit more, but not too worried about anything in here right now. Rolling in on 65 farming, or 60 farming right here, which means just 5 more levels to go for a little while. We'll probably just continue doing maples for this because they're cheaper. Okay, so we've done it. We've gotten through the low-level hunter grind and gotten ourselves to level 4. God damn it, I always do this. So here is, so this time I'll get it. 40 hunter on the pure. Just looks nice there. I needed to get it up because I just need to, like, get some, some total levels to make the account look nice at 1340 right now. So we should pass 1350 this episode pretty easily. I think the only thing that I'm really going to train right now, maybe a couple thieving levels and finish up 75 crafting. Okay, so this is the 100% Arceus favor that I didn't really intend to do. I just wanted the teleport, but it took me all the way up to like 76%, so I thought I'd just finish it off with the Dark Manuscripts. The completion of the Haunted Mine quest. There we are, so we're just gonna get a whole bunch of these. Yeah, Yeah, this will be useful for raids and bosses like Vetion and stuff. Just get a bunch of these. So we've been grinding a whole like 2 weeks for this, but 65 farming coming in. Yeah, pretty basic, I guess, but it's a start to add to the total levels on this account. So the only goal I have left for this episode, I believe, is 75 crafting and to do the Watchtower quest. Okay, so if I can ever hit, there it is, the first Callisto kill on this account. See what we get. Ran our seeds. Oh, 5. That's actually good money. Alright, so whenever I hit, this will be the Venenatus kill. Actually, not a bad safe spot to set up, but I know that this area is quite active for PKers, so we'll see how much we do. Diamond bolts, you know, give me my diamond bolts back from what I've used. So I missed 65 crafting because my internet's been really bad today, and I DC'd and logged back in with 65 crafting. But I promise I won't miss this level right here, level 70 crafting. So 5 more levels to go. So the reason why I'm getting 75 crafting right now is so I can use the Slayer rings when I unlock them is the main reason. But there it is, 75 crafting. Also jumped us a bunch of total levels. So only thing really left to do is go kill Vetion and do the Watchtower quests. Watchtower quest completed. Reason why, oh damn it, I don't have a teleport. The reason why I completed this was so that I could get the Watchtower teleport in my house, which I believe puts me at having pretty much all the teleports I can have on a 1 defense in my house. So just kind of a nice little thing to get out of the way. Alright, this should be the first Vedian kill on the account. 18k coins, that was totally not worth it. It took me way too long to set up that safe spot. But that was the last boss we had to kill. So we're gonna go outro the video. Okay, so we are gonna end the episode here in Lumbridge for the beginning of our next series on the pier. But to recap for this episode, we got quite a few total levels, 75 crafting, 75 construction, a bunch of other things, as well as the Castle Wars gear, which is like a pretty big deal. But we're going to end this episode briefly, and I will see you guys next week with this new series. I'm not going to spoil anything right now, but some people already know. Don't tell anybody in the comments, I will murder you. I'll see you guys later. Have a good week.